You know when you like bite your cheek or you bite your tongue and you get that little bump there, and then all through the rest of the day you just keep biting it and making it worse and worse, and every time you bite it, it just gets more and more frustrating. Yeah, that's kind of been that pretty much sums up my week this week. Yeah, no, I wasn't really planning on doing these types of videos, journal entry, no vlogs. I don't know exactly what to call them. Captain's log, October 11th, 2085. But yeah, I wasn't really intending to do that for this channel, but it's like, man, I just need to talk today. I just need to talk and just share how my week's been. Not necessarily with all of you. I'm not here to dump on you. But I think it's a good idea, even just for myself, to record some of these days and record some of these weeks. It's like, man, how you been feeling? How's the progress been going? Where were you at this stage? Because you forget that stuff, right? When things are going really good, you forget that, oh yeah, it was tough a little while ago, you know? And then when things are going bad, you forget that it can go good again too. And it will. Everything kind of, comes and goes. But yeah, I won't get into the details of exactly everything that happened this week, but it was just one thing after the other, after the other, after the other. And every single day too. Like, and it just kept compiling, kept compiling, kept compiling. And it's not even major stuff. I'm actually very good at dealing with major problems, big shifts, big changes, big situations. I'm very good at just locking in and being like, okay, what do we got to do? How do we figure this out? Okay, let's get to it. Like, we don't have time to sit around and worry about it. Let's focus on it. But the little things, yeah, they get me all the time. But usually I have a whiteboard back here, and that's what I use to like track my scheduling. It really helps me just keep everything organized, because I got a lot of spinning plates happening simultaneously, and it's like kind of running around trying to keep each one spinning. And then that's when those little things get in the way. You get tripped up, you keep falling over. Yeah, you knock a plate over here, knock a plate over there. You just can't keep up with them, and then you just sit in a corner kind of and cry. And that's kind of how I feel this week. But one of the things, like, I had that whiteboard up there, and it's literally the foundation of everything I do. It's been up there since 2017, 2018. It also fell off today. Not today, but a couple days ago. But like during this week, like right in the midst of like when thing after thing after thing was happening, I was like, okay, I'm just going to go in my office, get reset up, get restructured, reorganized. My whole week changed. Let's get this focused up, get back to it. Go to open my office door. I can't even open it. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I like finally, shove it over, and I get my head up in the crack, and I'm looking over. And I'm just like, God damn it. My whiteboard fell off the wall, and it's jammed between the wall and the door, and I can't get into my office. And I'm like, man, I am so toast. I'm cooked. I'm done. That's kind of the week it's been. It's been one of those weeks where it's like I just struggling to keep moving forward, and struggling to just kind of rebound and get regrounded and get back up. And yeah, those are the weeks too where you look up, right? Like there's so much distance between where I am and where I want to be. And when I'm focused in on the work that I'm doing, breaking it down into smaller steps. So it's like, okay, I do this, and then I can do this, and then I can do this, and then I can do this. Like as long as I'm zoned in and focused in on the work, it's not a big deal. Right? Like, you're working towards your goal, and there's a lot of value and a lot of what's the word? I can't think of words today. I can't think of words any day. Fulfillment. There's a lot of fulfillment in that. Not always just reaching your goal, but knowing you're doing things that you're working towards them. So as long as you're like zoned in and focused, yeah, it's great. But the minute you get tripped up and you start tripping, that's when I look up, right? And I see how vast that distance is. And that can be really disheartening. that can be They're really demotivating. Especially when you're like, I'm working so hard. I'm so damn tired all the time. And you're like, how much progress have I made? Have I even gone anywhere? Like, and obviously progress comes and goes, right? Like sometimes it's slow, sometimes it happens in leaps and bounds. It's just, you can't predict it, but yeah, sometimes it's really, really demotivating. But it's kind of like I was saying earlier, good times, it comes and it goes. And I was watching this interview. Was it an interview? Or it was like one of those actor group chat things, and I saw it on a reel. Yeah, I think it was a reel or one of the shorts or something like that. Anyway, you understand, you get what I'm talking about. And it was Tom Hanks talking about, and like, come on, Tom Hanks is top notch, man. That dude ever did anything like wrong, like seriously wrong, like my heart would break, because it's like, dude, that's like. Anyway, he's sharing this ideal, this mindset that I adopted and stole and took from him, is that this too shall pass. Is what he was saying. When times are bad, times are crappy, when you're disheartened, when you're depressed, when you want to give up on the world and nothing's going right, this too shall pass. When everything's going good, you got it figured out. You finally figured out how to make your mind and your body and your soul work in unison. Everything's moving forward. You're making progress. You're making connections. You feel that great sense of momentum, and you feel like nothing's ever going to take you down, and you are moving forward and you're unstoppable. This too shall pass. And it's kind of this reminder that all things come and go. And I loved that reel, because that was such a mindset that I needed at the time, and I still need today. And it's something I remind myself, like, all this week, while I'm really just trying to keep my head above water and stay focused on what I'm doing and trying to rebound. And I keep tripping up, just trying to catch my feet. That's how I feel like when you're stumbling and you're like, and you just keep tripping. And you're just trying to like get some solid ground underneath you and get your feet right, so you can keep going. That's kind of what it feels like. But, on those weeks and those months sometimes where, yeah, it's just depressing and you just feel like that, man, my goal is so far away from where I am to where I want to go. It's so far away. This too shall pass. It's just hang in there. Just hang in there. Wait it out. It's going to come back. Keep doing what you need to do, right? Keep focusing on the things that you need to focus on. Keep focusing on the work. Get back to work. You tripped up for a bit. Okay, don't beat yourself up over it. Rebound. Get back your head back in the game and get back to it, because this too shall pass. It'll pass. And then you'll be back into feeling like you're in the perfect spot. Things are going well and you got it all figured out. And then in those times too, even though you're enjoying it, remember, this too shall pass. It'll go away. There'll be more struggles. There'll be more trip ups. There'll be more mess ups. You'll do something stupid, but that too will pass. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about that and just share that little bit of a mindset. This has kind of been a very rambly video, vlog. I don't even know what to call these because I wasn't planning on doing them. I just thought this morning, I was like, man, I'm just going to sit down and talk and just talk out my week. And again, hopefully, maybe that mindset hopefully helps some of you out there too. Again, as artists, as voice actors, as creatives, as writers, whatever you're doing, storytellers, or even just, people trying to survive and live every single day, because it's definitely a battle out there. But yeah, that mindset, this too shall pass. The good times and the bad times, stay focused, keep doing what you're doing, and it'll move along. And if you can't keep doing it, just wait. Just wait. It'll pass. But don't give up, right? Keep your head above water. Hang in there. On those dark days, brighter days are still ahead. They're still ahead. This too shall pass. And I just wanted to share that with myself, with you guys. Hopefully it was helpful. And it'll be something interesting to look back on Hopefully, maybe once I've reached my goals, right? Like once I'm where I'm at, and to look back on those days where it seems so far away, because maybe it's not as far away as I think. Maybe I feel like it's so far. Maybe it's not. You know, Sometimes we reach those goals. Sometimes progress happens in leaps and bounds, and it goes faster than we're ever prepared for. But I'm sure there'll be one day I'll be looking back and just saying, wow, I'm either in the exact same place. That wasn't great. Or, yeah, look where I was back then. And it was those types of mindsets that help push through. So, yeah, just want to make an account of this. And I'll probably do more of these types of videos once I get everything set up in here. Just kind of more casual, just chatting, speaking my mind, what's going on this week, what's been my experience in the world of voiceover and in my journey trying to reach my goals. And yeah, I wish for you guys all the best. Keep hustling, keep your goals focused up, and whether it's good times or bad times, remember, this too shall pass. And hang in there, keep pushing forward, because good times and the bad times, they never last forever. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Take care. See you later.